Hello, probably again, just one person watching my videos. I decided to start a series called After Effects Basics because some of my friends are starting to edit, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start making some videos about editing. I've been editing for 2 years. I'll leave my Instagram account down in the description so you can check out my edits. Today I just want to talk about some really basic transitions, aka just the zoom in and zoom out. So I have 3 clips, so we can do a zoom in and then a zoom out. I pre-composed the clip so that when we add the motion tile, they're all the same size. So we're gonna just search up here, motion tile. You can drag it onto the picture here, but I'm just used to dragging it onto the actual clip in the timeline. Mirror edges or not, I usually don't mirror the edges on Badass Edits. Don't ask me why, that's just how I do it. Copy and paste it over here. Now, the most important thing about editing is the motion blur. So we're gonna turn that on. Also, this thing right here is pretty important. So this is the quality of the preview. So if I put it to quarter, as you can see, it's a lot more pixelated. On photos, you can leave it at half. It just loads faster. The preview just loads faster. When I edit videos, I always keep it on quarter because that's the fastest way when you have a bunch of effects and stuff like that. But we can keep it on half right now because it's just pictures. So the shortcut to open up the scale is S. Now what you want to do is, I don't usually put it halfway, put it a bit over half. We're going to start with a zoom in. I like to do 130, 135. Let's do 130 for now. So basically you want your last frame to be right at the end of your clip, where the second one begins. A little bit before the half of the second clip, I put another keyframe by clicking over here. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. I really hope I am. I'm not a good teacher, so hope you guys understand what I'm doing. Now what I used to do is I used to put 130 again, but that's just gonna look really weird. So I do 70. So it zooms in and then this one zooms out, if that makes sense. Now you want to select all these keyframes and press F9 on your keyboard. You can do the same thing by selecting them, right-clicking, and I don't even know what it's called. Keyframe Assistant, and then Easy Ease. But it's just a waste of time, so we're going to select. You can rather select both or just one, doesn't matter. You're going to click here to the graph editor, and when I do zoom ins, I prefer to do speed graph. Now in general, I just prefer the speed graph. Click here and select speed graph, and it's pretty easy. When you use the speed graph, they all kind of look the same, and you just drag them all as far as they can go. Make sure you have snapping enabled right here. And then on the second one, you do the same. It's just that you drag it to the left. There you go. You got a nice little zoom in. Now for this one, I'm going to zoom it out. So add another keyframe, a little over half to the clip, and then on the last frame, 70. I don't know why I like these numbers. It's just kind of, I'm used to using these. They usually always look good. And then on this one, again, before the middle of the clip, add a keyframe, and then do 130 this time. It's basically the reverse of that one. And again, just drag this one to the left and this one to the right. Now, when I do zoom outs, don't ask me why. I prefer to actually use the value graph. Now, if this happens, which it probably will, so we just Control Z, go back and hold Shift and click on this keyframe. I don't know, that locks them together. I don't know what it does. I just discovered it. My mouse glitched, sorry. And I just drag it in like this. And boom. That's pretty much it for the zooms. And then we can make this one zoom out again. Again, just drag this one up. Also, make sure when you're doing zoom outs that this line doesn't go over the black one, because then it'll zoom in slightly. And it is just a slight one, but it's still noticeable in edit. So I just kind of drag it a little bit lower. And we're going to make this one actually, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to use the speed graph here. And we got a nice little loop with a bunch of zooms. That's it for this video. I hope I did a decent job at explaining. This is my first time explaining anything and doing any sort of tutorial, so I apologize if it was garbage. I'm trying my best. But I'll see you guys in the next video.